We remember those our whole careers. Those are events that that we don't like to see happen.
Youngstown's fire chief talking about fatal fires. They leave a mark, and not just on a building. Good evening. I'm Erica Thomas.
And I'm Dave Sess. We have new information into the fire that killed a mother and her 2 children. I talked with Nakima Autry's father, Neil. Found out the family has a place to stay. Now, it was Youngstown's 3rd fire with multiple fatalities in 9 years. Some differences and some striking similarities to the fire chief.
Neil Autry spent the afternoon sitting on the porch of a neighbor's house along Bryson Street, just thinking. Youngstown Fire Chief John O'Neill was also thinking about yesterday's fire and how it was handled.
I don't think there's a firefighter on the scene that doesn't know within moments whether or not it was a successful rescue.
3 people were killed. No one could reach Nakima Autry and her 2 children, despite trying to find them after they were trapped in a house full of fire. Chief O'Neill was also head of the department during the 2015 fire, which killed Corrine Gump plus her grandparents, plus the fire in 2008, which killed 6 members of the Crawford family.
All 3 of them were similar in the fact that, victims were brought out of buildings and the firefighters then go into the second phase of saving the buildings so that we can investigate.
There was enough evidence saved in 2008 to convict Michael Davis for arson. We'll find out this fall if there's enough to convict Robert Seaman for the Powers Way fire. Yesterday's looks accidental. Chief O'Neill remembers them all, even though most of his force may not.
I believe we got about 65 out of 130 are about 8 years or less. So that's a relatively young force. The more experienced firefighters who have been through this are the greatest help for them, to say this is what we do. This is our occupation. And it's difficult.
The firefighters who fought yesterday's fire, they return to work tomorrow. Chief O'Neill will have a short meeting with them, and he says that will start by commending them for their work in a difficult situation.